So it's under the sole here. Just going to roll these back a minute. What she's probably done, where the fields are wet, we've had quite a lot of rain, it would have just been a bruise, which has now formed into an abscess. Balance the heels off a bit. Your heels high. A few lesions there on the lamina. Good girl. What happens is the lamina, which is the white line, I call it the golden line, it's like fins on a radiator. And what happens is when the toe migrates forward, what happens is the fins get wider and then they let in dirt, oh baby, and then it causes an abscess. I would say that there's just been a little bit too much concavity here in the sole. All right, put it down a minute. And then what happens is you get a pressure point. They only need to stand on a stone. Oh my darling, I know. They need to stand on a stone, causes pressure, okay? And then it just turns into an abscess. All right, chomp chomp. Let's take this medial flare back a bit. Right, darling. Worst thing you can do, these little chump chumps, is fold their leg right up. And that's why they get shitty, because, you know, not only are they in pain, you know, the farriers are pulling their leg up here. It's like, get down there, do them on the floor. You know, it's like, have a bit of empathy for these little old horses. They're only little. I'm just going to look now at the balance. Go. Good. I mean, I was a heavy horse specialist for years, but even now I'll hold their legs down low. You know, especially if they're arthritic or they're small, just do them on the floor. All right. Look at that balance. Right, chomp chomp. I mean, I'm very strong. So I can hold a horse's foot with my hand, no problem. Do with big horses as well. So they start tweaking their legs up and make them grumpy, especially when they're in pain. Sit down, have a break a minute. Oh no, oh, it's just a floppy foot. Oh, bless you. Oh, it's on my nose. Move up her nose a bit because it's just making her sneeze a bit, isn't it? Right. So you look at the foot, come round the front, Sarah. Now the foot's nice and balanced, look, nice and straight. Okay, what happens is that inside medial heel on every horse will always grow quicker than the outside heel. So what's happened is, you know, there's been a tiny bit of, like I say, concavity, which has caused pressure on one part of the foot, on the quarter. Okay, most abscesses, to be fair, start at the toe, and it's normally because the toes are too long, but her toes aren't long. You know, Sarah has me out regularly to trim her. See, I mean, I don't need foosteters. I'm like an abscess queen, but I'm a remedial specialist. You can also feel heat at the top of the coronary band here, and most abscesses will come out at the top of the coronary band You see there my press, but I've got really strong hands. I know, darling, I know. She said that it fucking hurts. So I'm just going to care a little bit back now. I don't want a big gaping hole in her foot though. There we go, Sarah, come around. See the pus coming out now on the toe? See? I've gone straight into the lesion there. Done. There we go, straight out. Should be right as rain now. So now, I mean, I'm a real specialist at hoof abscesses. You know, look at that. So what, I know, she said, oh my God, it fucking hurts. So basically what's happened is, she's got a lesion. Like I said to you about the fins, if you look at that, it looks like radiator fins. And they get wider and wider and wider and wider. Okay, and then what happens is you get pressure, she's got pressure here. Okay, and then what it's done is tracked under the sole. So I've just gone into the point of the lesion and extracted the pus there. Now what I'm gonna do is all I'm gonna do, and this horse will be fine to go out, you know, I'm just gonna put some copper sulfate, okay, which will eat bacteria. I use it in cattle as well, okay. She'll be right as rain now. It's a bit like you having a tooth abscess. And, meh. I don't like giving antibiotics for hoof abscesses because all you make me do is it lays in a chamber. You put antibiotics into a horse's gut, it takes so long to get to the foot. And you've just got to know what you're doing. And even a lot of vets are not good at pulling out abscesses, apart from Bruce's lot, I have to say, but they're all like weapons. But most people just go, oh, put a poultice on it. No, extract the pus from the foot and then you release the pressure. It's the same as you having an abscess. It's going to go, but you've got to know what you're doing. Like I said, I don't even need hoof testers. I know exactly where the abscess is. Okay, so now I've only needed to take a tiny bit there. I don't like taking too much out of their foot, okay, because the structure belongs to the horse. Okay, that's it now. So all I'll do now, see what it will do, in sort of like, you know, not that long, you'll probably find that this sole exfoliates because there'll be a chamber that moves. That's why you've got this discoloration here. It will move and it'll just naturally fall out. The sole will harden underneath, but now that I've released the pressure, totally be fine. I'm just going to dress it now. Have you got any cotton wool?